For Brahmins, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas, Agnihotra is as respectable as a guru. Among the four Varnas, Brahmins are the most superior and respectable. For women, their husbands are their gurus, and any guest who comes to their home is considered worthy of everyone's respect and hospitality. It is the duty of the Dvij to perform Agnihotra and other rituals with respect every day. Agnihotra purifies the atmosphere. For the improvement of human health and environment, performing Havan, Yajna etc. is considered essential. Brahmins are considered worshipful because they impart education to all classes. For women, the husband is a respected guru, because he provides for her and helps her to follow the right path. Everyone should respect the guest who comes to the house because he comes to someone's house for a very short time. Atithi Devo Bhava is also a saying in the scriptures. Just as gold is tested in 4 ways, it is rubbed on a touchstone, it is cut and examined, heated and beaten to test. In the same way, the superiority of a human being is also determined by these 4 things. According to Chanakya, only the person who proves himself right in all these 4 types of tests is true. His gentlemanliness, his character, his qualities and his conduct confirm his honesty. 2. Difficulties come to every human being, but wise people should fear difficulties and calamities only until they come upon them. When difficulties and sorrows come, a person should try to get rid of them with all his might. 3. Children born from the same mother and under the same nakshatra are not the same in their qualities, behavior and nature, just like all the fruits of the plum tree and its thorns are not the same, there is a difference between them. 4. Chanakya has given the analogy of plum and thorns with a special thought. Not all the fruits grown on the same plum tree are sweet. There are thorns on the plum tree too, but those thorns are also not equally hard. Similarly, it is not necessary that the qualities, actions and nature of children born to the same parents and in the same nakshatra are the same. Their fate and interests are not the same. Even if the parents are the same, there is a difference in destiny and circumstances. No officer is free from greed, a lover of beauty always has a lot of lust. A person who is not clever cannot be sweet-spoken, and a person who speaks clearly is never a deceiver. 5. It is often seen that the person who has the desire to become great wants to gain power. The one who adorns his body with good clothes and perfume etc. has excessive sexual desire. A foolish and vulgar person is not sweet-spoken. The person who speaks clearly, that is a clear speaker, does not deceive anyone. Only the innocent can speak the truth. Fools hate learned people. The poor and destitute consider the rich as their enemies. Prostitutes hate noble women and widows consider married women as their enemies. 6. It is the law of the world that people of opposite status consider each other as their enemies. The fools should respect the learned men, so that they too may get some benefit, but instead of respecting them, they are hostile towards them. The poor and the lazy people believe that the rich become rich by robbing others, but they do not know how much hard work those people have done to accumulate wealth. Not only this, a special kind of patience is also required to preserve it. Even the prostitutes hate the women of the noble family, and the widows look at the married women with malice. The indication is that only the incapable and the deprived harbor hatred. Learning is lost due to laziness. Women who go into someone else's hands are ruined. The field becomes useless if less seeds are sown, and the army is destroyed when the commander is killed. 7. Its meaning is that for acquiring knowledge and its growth, a person should give up laziness. A lazy person cannot acquire any virtue. The dharma of a woman who goes to another man is destroyed, that is, if a woman goes under someone else's control, her chastity cannot be maintained. If one is stingy while sowing seeds in the field and the seeds are not sown, then the woman will not be able to grow properly. If less is sowed, the crop will not be good. The strength of the army is sustained only by the commander. When the commander is killed, it is natural for the army to lose. Knowledge is acquired through constant practice. Knowledge is fruitful only through practice. The pride and fame of a family is maintained only by good qualities and nature. A great man is identified by his good qualities. Anger can be known by looking at a person's eyes. 8. People who want to acquire good education, try continuously. If they do not practice repeatedly, it is impossible to acquire education. The establishment of a family, the spread of its fame, its popularity, being looked upon with pride, etc., happens only because of its good qualities, deeds and nature. If the qualities, deeds and nature are not good, then the pride of the family cannot increase. Similarly, a good person is identified because of his good qualities. If a person is angry, it can be known by looking at his eyes, because a person's eyes become red due to anger.